Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II. The American aerospace company Lockheed Martin created the F-35 Lightning II series as a single-seat, single-engine, all-weather stealth multi-role combat aircraft that can perform air superiority responsibilities in strike missions. But it can also provide ISR, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, and participate in electronic warfare. This aircraft comes in three main configurations: the F-35A, which is capable of conventional takeoffs and landings, the F-35B, which can execute short takeoffs and vertical landings, and the F-35C, which is built specifically for use from aircraft carriers. Thus, keep watching this video to learn more about the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II. Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II. The aircraft is a direct descendant of the Lockheed Martin X-35, which triumphed over the Boeing X-32 to become the winner of the Joint Strike Fighter program in 2001. Its development is funded primarily by the United States, with additional funding coming from program partner countries from NATO and close U.S. allies, such as the United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, Italy, Norway, Denmark, the Netherlands, and Turkey. The aircraft has also been ordered by a number of other nations, and many more are thinking about placing an order for it. The first test flight of the F-35 took place in 2006, and the aircraft officially entered service with the United States Marine Corps F-35B in July 2015. Also, the Israeli Air Force utilized the aircraft for the first time in combat in the year 2018. In addition, the United States has plans to purchase 2,456 F-35s through the year 2044. Thus, these planes will make up the majority of the crewed tactical aviation of the United States Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps for the next several decades. Design overview. The F-35 is a class of multi-role fighters that have a single engine, are supersonic, and are stealthy. The F-35 is the second fighter of the fifth generation to enter U.S. service and the first operational supersonic STOVL stealth fighter. It places a strong emphasis on low observables, advanced avionics, and sensor fusion that enable a high level of situational awareness and long-range lethality. As a result of the aircraft's advanced sensors and mission systems, the USAF considers the aircraft to be its primary strike fighter for conducting suppression of enemy air defense missions. The stealthy F-35 features a wingtail design and two vertical stabilizers that are canted in different directions. Leading-edge flaps, flaperons, rudders, and all moving horizontal tails, stabilitators, are all examples of flight control surfaces. In addition, it is necessary for the F-35A and F-35B to have a wingspan of just 35 feet in order to fit within the parking spaces and elevators of U.S. Navy's amphibious assault ships. Also, the wingspan of the F-35C, which is much bigger, allows for greater aerodynamic efficiency. These features work together to deflect the boundary layer of the forebody away from the inlets, which together produce a wide duct for the engine. The F-35 structure was informed by the design of the F-22. Composite materials account for 35% of the airframe's total weight, with bismaleimide and composite epoxy materials constituting the majority of this category, along with some carbon nanotube reinforced epoxy in later production lots. Also, it is important to be mentioned that the F-35 is much heavier than the lightweight fighters it replaces, with the lowest model having an empty weight of 13,300 kilograms. A significant portion of the weight may be ascribed to the internal armament bays as well as the complex avionics that is carried on board. Also, the F-35 may not have the raw performance of the larger twin-engine F-22, but its kinematics are competitive with those of fourth-generation fighters like the F-16 and F/A-18. This is especially true with ordnance mounted, as the F-35's internal weapons carriage eliminates the parasitic drag that would otherwise be caused by external stores. In addition, the strong F-35 engine provides excellent subsonic acceleration and energy, and when the afterburner is engaged, it may achieve supersonic speed. With a trimmed alpha of 50 degrees, the huge stabilizers, leading-edge extensions and flaps, and canted rudders all contribute to the aircraft having good high alpha, angle of attack characteristics. Excellent handling capabilities and departure resistance are provided by relaxed stability and fly-by-wire controls, respectively. The F-35 has a far larger combat radius than the F-16, since its internal fuel capacity is nearly twice as much as that of the F-16. Cockpit. The glass cockpit was developed so that the pilot could have a better view of the surrounding environment. The primary display is a panoramic touchscreen measuring 50 by 20 centimeters. It displays flying instruments, storage management, CNI information, and integrated caution and warnings. In addition, the pilot may modify the layout of the information shown on the display, and a secondary, more compact display may be found underneath the primary one. Instead of having a head-up display, the F-35 has a helmet-mounted display system, which projects information on flying and combat onto the visor of the pilot's helmet. The canopy is made of a single piece of tinted glass that has a front-hinged opening and an interior frame for added sturdiness. But what is really interesting is that a twin catapult mechanism that is placed on the side rails of the Martin Baker US-16E ejection seat is utilized to launch the seat. It is a hands-on throttle and stick mechanism that is operated with the right-hand stick and throttle. In addition, an onboard oxygen generation system is installed for life support, and it is powered by the integrated power package. And in case of an emergency, an auxiliary oxygen bottle and a backup oxygen system are equipped for use. Weapon systems. The F-35 features 2 internal armament bays with a total of 4 weapon stations to ensure that its stealthy shape is maintained. Although the 2 inboard weapon stations are equipped to deploy air-to-air missiles, the 2 outboard weapon stations each have the capacity to carry ordnance weighing up to 1,100 kilograms or 680 kilograms for the F-35B. The Joint Direct Attack Munition, the Paveway line of bombs, the Joint Standoff Weapon, and cluster munitions are all examples of air-to-surface weaponry that may be used by the outboard station. Moreover, the station is able to carry a variety of smaller bombs, such as the GBU-39 small diameter bomb, the GBU-53B SDB-2, and the Spear-3 anti-tank missile. In addition, flares, chaff, and towed decoys are stored in the 2 compartments that are located behind the armament bays. And for operations that do not need stealth, the aircraft has access to 6 external weapon stations that it may utilize. Each of the wingtip pylons is able to carry either an AIM-9X or an AIM-132 ASR-AAM and is canted outwards to minimize the radar cross-section of the aircraft. In addition, there is an inboard station that weighs 2,300 kilograms and a central station that weighs 1,100 kilograms on each wing. Thus, large air-to-surface weaponry, such as the AGM-158 Joint Air-to-Surface Standoff Missile, JASSM cruise missile, may be stored in the external wing stations, which are able to carry these weapons even though they would not fit within the weapons bays. As a whole, this aircraft has a rather solid weaponry system, which is extremely impressive. Thanks for watching this video. Click the subscribe button and see you in the next video.